At the India Today Conclave, our Foreign Affairs Minister, Mr. Jaishankar. Sir, your words on the global stage have had this consistency lately, which has been very refreshing to see. So, Minister Sir, with your permission, if I may call it the Shankarisms, I'm curious to know, and I'm sure many who are enamored by some of those quotes which have been viral now forever, how many of it is hours of prep, research? How much of it is just quick presence of mind at the global stage?
It's very difficult really to divide it because I think what happens is experience, prep, as you call it, it gets internalized. Okay. So when you are on the stage or in a conversation, in a meeting, it's instinctive. At that time, it's a bit like a sport. You played many matches, you've done a lot of net practice, but that microsecond,
Yes.
it's complete instinct.
And someone watching this right now, and for our conclave also, it's the India moment this time, which clearly, do you think that is changing the narrative that you have to speak about your country in a tone which is not defensive, it's assertive, it's about factual, and it has to counter a lot of bias that's been against India. Do you think that's happening now?
Yes, though I would say think beyond India moment. I think of an era. In fact, that's a point I'm going to make. That for the first time in our own thinking, when we say Amrit Kal, we are saying, okay, we have a 25-year vision, 25-year plan, next generation, what are we? And why I say that is you not only do something for today or tomorrow, you're also putting in place, policies or measures which will have a long-term consequence for the country. That's not a thinking we've seen for a long time, and that's very, I think, very needed.
So my final question on a lighter note, how do you react to the sudden attention that your quotes get? There are memes being made of it. People are quoting it on different
To be very
stages.
honest, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Sometimes I look at it and say, that's not really me. In a sense, people then almost want to provoke you to say,
say
something which you want then to fall back into a more defensive mode. But look, the reality is this era,
Yes.
The social media era, the high voltage media era, it calls for a different technique. It doesn't, there is a time for measured, sober, almost boring statements. There are times for sharp pushbacks. And I don't think one should be habituated so deeply in one that when the moment comes to make your point, you miss it. So
I appreciate it. Thank you so much, sir, for speaking to India Today. Jaishankar in the house. Thank you, sir.